Hello and welcome to another Throne and Liberty video. Today we're going to talk about enchanting and upgrading gear. Basically it's called enchanting, but most people probably guess it as upgrade. So when you play the game through the main campaign, through side quests and so on, you will stumble upon something. You will find, if you press I, go into inventory, you will find these enchant. It's basically called under enchanter. So these enchants. This is basically the stuff, the equipments, the items you're going to use for upgrading your weapons. Let me try explain what this has to do. So you can see, if I press escape, we have this here called gear enchanting. Basically in here, you upgrade your gear to a higher level. So you can see right now, my blue sword has 0 levels. It is just a basic version of the sword. My green sword has 3 levels right now, which means I have used a lot of these quality weapon growth stones on it. My grey items here, which I don't use anymore, you can see it doesn't have equipped on, is no levels as well. What I actually should do is you need to upgrade your old items, for example grey, and then when you switch to a green item, which is better, you know, it goes grey, green, blue, purple, and then orange legendary. We haven't seen any legendary items yet, as I think. So basically, before I switch to my green boots, I should try upgrade my grey boots all the way to level 6 first, and then transfer them. You can also do it before. People say normally, you know, try upgrade as much as possible, then transfer it. And you can only transfer 1 time. Let me show you what I mean. So basically, I can, again, press escape, go into gear enchanting. Now find the item you want to upgrade. Fine, I have my boots, the grey boots. And we can see here that I have 31 right now. So let's try and upgrade this as much as possible. You can press level up, or you can just click, you know, here, continue until next level. So basically we're gonna continue until it upgrades. So it's just gonna like automatically keep using them. So you saw it had like a little break between. It used actually 2 of them. So now you can see next time I want to upgrade it, it will cost 2. Okay, great. And it did it 3 times this time. So you can see now it costs 3. If I remove this check mark, you can see if I press, it only gave me half. Now I have to use 3 more. Sadly, it only gave me a little. And it just gave me enough for an upgrade. Cool. Now, these items here, the grey item here is level 3, which is the maximum for the grey items. You cannot level up a grey item more than 3. I actually thought it was 6, but my bad. So now you go to transfer, you click on the boots here you have, the green boots, the new boots you wanted, and you want to steal all the power from your max level grey boots. Great. So now all this is going to go into this one here, and because they are max level, it's going to help a lot. And the reason for why you do this is because you're never going to use these grey boots again, and you are going to, instead of using a lot of these quality armor growth stones on the boots, you basically are using your older items which you don't need. So basically it's going to go get 2 levels here. Let's try it. When transferring materials, equipment is lost and the target equipment will become bound and untradeable and completion. That's fine. There we go. We just increased 2 levels of our new boots, the green boots, by just absorbing the level 3 grey. The same we should do again for this armor here. Like I also have my hands. We should do the same here. You can press escape to like skip the animation, skip the animation, skip the animation. Sadly, I did not have enough growth stone to actually get it. Let's quickly go down and see if our dear contract merchant has a bit for me. He actually has here. Okay, cool. He had 2 I could purchase. Let's see if that is enough. Again, escape, enchanting. Here, that was exactly enough. Please, yes, the RNG guards was with me. Now, my grey hands is also maxed, so we're going to click on my new green hands. Click on the grey, you know, under the transfer tab. Transfer. There we go. Now, both my hands, if you press P, both my hands and boots now are level 2 in enchanting, which is amazing. And again, you should do that on all your gray or, you know, the previous items before you transfer them. Of course, if you just really want to like get better with your new item and you don't really care about upgrading the old one, then don't do that then. But of course, it's recommended to try and get, you know, all your old item as high as possible. For example, here we have my two-hand sword, which I don't use anymore. The green two-hand sword. Let's try and upgrade that before we transfer it into the blue one. There we go. Now it's level 6, my green two-hand sword. And now we can press on my blue one on the transfer tab. No applicable items. Oh, I have it equipped. Hold on. Unequip. There we go. Don't ask me why I was using two-hand swords. It doesn't make any sense. It was just for fun because it looked good. It looks really cool to like run around with two-hand swords. Again, gear enchanting. Now transfer. Click on my two-hand sword. Yep, that's my new one. My old level 6. And it's basically going to upgrade my new sword all the way up to level 3. Which is amazing. Transfer. Oh, it's going to be expensive. Boom, my new sword just increased from level 0 to 3. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Do I have any other blue items on right now? I do have a ring, but I don't have any old. So now I don't have any old items that I need to transfer. So now it's basically just about upgrading the gear I have left. So, I mean, let's try and see if we can actually upgrade my new blue two-hand sword. Again, after you transfer one item into an item, you cannot transfer more items into that item. So don't like get old gray items again, upgrade them and transfer them. No. You can only transfer into an item one time. So that means this two-hand sword now, you can see you cannot even find it on the list anymore because you have already transferred it one time. So once you transfer to it, that's it. You cannot transfer anymore, or else people will just buy old items and upgrade them. You know, you can see the trick here. So yeah. So now let's try click on our blue one. We only have 4 out of 6. So I mean, I can only like do one time. So that's it. But next time it upgrades, you can see it gets quite a good like amount of stats, which is nice. We're also using the one hand. So let's get that one because it actually has pretty good stats as well. And I don't need these stones for any other weapon since my secondary weapon is important for me. And it's good to level it up because then that means when I get a blue one-hand sword eventually, I can transfer almost a level 6 into it. Of course, I'm going to try and make it up to level 6 so it gets a most out of it from upgrading. And you can see this is the thing that happens when you upgrade. You can see there's like a chance for either you get like these, where it says it's common, chance to grow 25. You can see there's a 10% chance that it will grow 80%, 20% chance it will grow 50, 30% chance it will grow 30, 40% chance it will grow 25. When leveling up, 40% of the overflow growth pans to the next level. So yeah, basically it's kind of like a system that helps you with upgrading and how much chance you have to be. Good. Then we have here, let's see if we got any more. We cannot upgrade any more green weapons, not any more of my blue weapons. And again, this is just for making your stats better on your item. This is kind of like the end game goal, because you can very easily get the best gear in the game. It's just more about upgrading it. That's the hard part. Upgrading it is the strong part of this game. Because I mean, if you want to swipe your credit card, you can basically go to what is called the marketplace, and I could go weapon, great sword. Great, I could buy the best tank two-hand weapon for myself if I wanted. There we go, 366 Lucent. But it's only level 0. Then you of course need to level this one up too. I'm not actually sure how much you can level up a purple, because since the green could be 6, I guess the blue can be 12, and maybe this one could be 24. But you can see, and you can imagine like getting the upgrade materials for this one is gonna be that's gotta be the end game. So getting the items itself is not like end game. It's more upgrading them. So again, and of course, if you have a fully upgraded blue item, imagine how much that's gonna upgrade your purple item once you get it. So yeah, again, you have level up part where you need these growth stones. You have these growth stones here, which you need. So you can see here, growth stones. Do you need for upgrading your what is it called? Your items. And the same with armor, you can see, oh shit, I have 208. we can really upgrade some items here. And then you have the transfer part, which is where you transfer old items into new items. So, you know, when you get a new sword, like a blue sword, then you transfer your green sword into your blue sword. The same with cape. When I get a blue cape, I will transfer my green cape into my blue cape, and my blue cape into my purple cape. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is how, when you go into gear enchanting, that is how the level up and transfer works. Trades is a different story. It has a lot of things. You need duplicate items of the same items with other trades and so on. It has kind of its own chapter. So I kind of want to wait with talking about trades in another video, because that's a pretty big part for itself. So thanks for watching, everyone. This was my guide on how to, you know, level up or transfer your items, you know, basically leveling up with your tokens, transferring them into a better item, how that system worked. And in the next video, we're going to talk about trades, because trade is a big chapter for itself, which I'm still about to explore and perfect for myself, so I know exactly how to explain it in the best way. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you all being watching this guide. If you want to watch me live stream this game on Twitch, you can find me on twitch.tv/DVALIN, basically Dvalin. And I'm streaming this game every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So hope to see you on Twitch, and thanks for watching this guide. Peace out.